Hi, I'm Sunny Megatron, one of Cal Exotics experts, and I've got a riding crop. You may have read about this thing in 50 Shades of Grey, and it's like your typical BDSM thing. You see people posing with it all the time. Now, riding crops were originally created for horses. Well, just like, human nature, right? Humans go, what happens if I use this during sexy time? And people started discovering this is a great BDSM implement. Some of the things you can do with it, well, one, kind of the obvious, hit people with it, but it doesn't necessarily have to hurt. If you give it a good whack, yeah, that can kind of hurt. Now, this is the first time fetish riding crop, and this has a pretty sturdy material where it's not too hurty. You really have to hit hard to get a sting. But if you do it real light, like this, it brings the blood to the surface and it just kind of feels good and sort of massagey. Some of the obvious places that you can hit around the buttocks. Well, impact play, you got to make sure you hit the right spot. I'd suggest watching my first time fetish love panel video where I describe where it is okay or not okay to hit around the buttocks area. But you can use this on other places. What about the genitals? Well, right on the clit, just very lightly, not a lot. Feels actually really good. Also, I was talking to a guy and he said his best experience with a riding crop was during a hand job. His perineum, or his taint, like anus balls, anus asshole, or tainus balls, anus asshole, but right in the middle, while getting a hand job, his balls were kind of lifted out of the way, and just a smack with a riding crop right on the perineum, one of the best orgasms of his life. You can also use this to hit the nipples if you'd like, all sorts of stuff. And again, it doesn't have to be hard and hitty. It can just be like, ooh, warm and massagey, getting the blood to the surface and getting kind of tingly. Another thing you can use this for is something called bastinado, which is the beating of the bottom of the feet. Now, the feet have clusters of nerve endings, and you don't have all that patty, meaty material, so a little bit of pain goes a long way. If you like a lot of pain, you don't have to do a big hit to get the pain on the bottom of the foot. However, this implement, this first time fetish riding crop, is pretty forgiving. If you do just really light, it's kind of foot massagey. Then you can take it even further. You can use the middle kind of like a cane and do that, or you can use the end, and they all give different sensations. One thing I want to say though, when you're practicing bastinado, you want to hit the part of the foot that hits the floor when you're walking, so not the arch of the foot right in the middle, and not the top of the foot where you would be hitting the bones or the toes. You want to hit like the ball of the foot or the heel is the best spot. So a couple creative things to do with a riding crop. Why don't you tell me here in the comments either some of the great things you've done with a riding crop, or now that your imagination's going, some of those great things that you'd like to do with a riding crop. Until next time, I'm Sunny Megatron, one of Cal Exotics experts.